Hello everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you all what I eat in a day at 33 weeks pregnant. Now my cravings have kind of changed a little bit. My appetite has absolutely changed. It's definitely calmed down a little bit and gone back to kind of what it was pre-pregnancy. So I'm just going to share with you all what I have been eating to try and stay mindful and really be fueling my body instead of giving into the really aggressive, not so nutritionally sound cravings. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna make my coffee and then I'll show you all what I'm making for breakfast.
My coffee is the same every morning. I set up my Nutr machine to make some fresh oat milk. I don't do anything crazy for it, just oats, dates, water, and I let that run for 2 minutes while I get my coffee ready. So we have our Breville machine, and with that, we are very lucky to be able to start the day with a fresh Americano. The beans are also roasted fresh from different coffee shops around the country. We get a weekly subscription from Trade. If you haven't heard of that company, I will link it below because it is amazing. Every single Friday, we get freshly roasted beans to put into our grinder so that we have fresh coffee every single morning. Once the oat milk is done, I go ahead and I strain it because I don't really love having the oaty bits in the coffee. So once it's strained, I pour it in, and then it's awesome because we're able to get both of our coffees good for the day and store the rest of the oat milk in a jar for about 3 to 5 days. So we're pretty much set for the entire week after this one batch. Before we get into our breakfast this morning, I want to thank today's sponsor, the Booby brand, for helping me out in sponsoring today's video. I will get into them a little bit later. But for breakfast, dominantly for the last probably month and a half, I have just wanted yogurt and granola. So we've got our granola, some chia seeds, some hemp hearts from extra protein, and this bowl will honestly take me about an hour to eat. So it kind of turns into almost like an overnight oats feel to it with the chia seeds. I clearly need to buy more hemp hearts. And then I add in a banana, because why not? I've been really on the Silk yogurt kick. I realized that the way that one tastes is a lot better than the other non-dairy brands that I've had. And I do get it unsweetened just because I am adding a bunch of fruit to it. Also ignore the fact that I just dropped banana on the floor. Don't do that every day, but I'm doing my best. I'm not really a measure your portions type of person. I am a measure with your heart type of person. Every day is a little different. So today I'm just doing a couple spoonfuls just to kind of really get it all soaked in there with all of the dry ingredients that I just added. And one fruit that I have been madly obsessed with this year has been the golden kiwi. I literally cannot eat enough of these. I don't know what the deal is, but I have been absolutely obsessed. And there we have it, my delicious yogurt granola every single day of my life breakfast. And now for today's sponsor. The Booby brand is something that I wish I had found earlier in my pregnancy. Y'all know I was struggling pretty hard. They make superfoods for every stage of motherhood. So when pregnancy, lactating, and just being a mom. What I love is that all of the products are vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, you name it, they have thought of it. And I've been having some issues staying hydrated, so I connected with the Hydromon packets real quick to help give me that extra boost of electrolytes and help keep my body hydrated. I'm drinking the strawberry kiwi flavor and I love it because it isn't overly sweet. I will link all of this below, use my discount code, save some dollars, and stay hydrated. I'm having a very uncomfortable big belly day, clearly. For lunch, I will typically do leftovers, whatever we had for dinner the night before, but I was really wanting some broccoli today. So I am just going to roast some broccoli up, super simple, and I'm actually going to be using this for dinner as well. So I figured I'll just cook all of it up at once so I don't have to do it later. I'm going to cover it with some avocado oil and then literally just salt and pepper it and mix it all up and toss it in the oven. Super simple, nothing crazy. I just want broccoli. And to make sure that we're not being wasteful for my stock, I'm going to go ahead and put the big stalks of broccoli that I'm not going to be eating into the freezer bag so that I can make veggie stock later this week. A little hydration break. I will try to drink about 4 of these in a day, which equals out to being about a gallon, which is crazy because I'm still just so thirsty. We come to our leftovers from last night. We just made burgers last night, super easy dinner. So Cameron can take one to work for lunch, I can have one for lunch, and then we don't have to worry about anything. I'm also super basic with how I have my burgers. I don't like anything crazy. Especially with the heartburn that I have, I don't want anything crazy anyway. I also like having a heavier lunch. Like I talked about before that I really struggled with migraines during this pregnancy, so getting as much iron in as I can is so crucial. So I will have red meat and I will try to really stock up on a green veggie just to get that extra boost in there to help myself out later on. Since my appetite is changing, I usually don't have a snack until like 3 o'clock. So today I just did a little fruit, goat's cheese, crackers, something nice and light and delicious.
So for dinner, I am going to be making some couscous. I'm going to use my cast iron pan to grill up some chicken, and then we're gonna have the leftover broccoli that I made with lunch. So I make a lot for dinner just because Cameron has been working hard all day. So I like to make sure that we have a lot of food for him to be able to eat and some leftovers for him to have for lunch tomorrow. So that's the plan.
So for the chicken tonight, we like to season it up a little bit. We're gonna do some salt and some pepper. I really like using fresh pepper. I think that there is a difference in taste. That might just be me. I also love using fresh citrus in pretty much everything. So we're gonna load this up with zest, add the juice of the entire lemon, and just create a little marinade. And I desperately, desperately need to make veggie stock tomorrow. And then I'm adding some hot paprika and some turmeric. I will put any excuse to put turmeric in something just because it helps so much with inflammation. Shake it up, add everything together, get it nice and homogenized. And then when the pan's nice and hot, we're just gonna add it on there. I also have the water boiling for the couscous right now. I wait until the very end to cook that because it takes 30 seconds to get it done. Cameron came home and got me flowers. He's the best. So while the chicken is grilling up in our cast iron, I just started getting the flowers together and heating up the broccoli. Everything at the end took super fast because I had already cooked the broccoli earlier in the day, and the couscous again only takes like 30 seconds to make. And I'm one of those people that likes to chop up the chicken when it's cooked and then put it back in the pan so that everything is coated in the delicious seasonings. So this is the final delicious product of our protein bowls, I guess.
Thank you all so much for joining me today and sharing a couple of meals together. I just want to share the importance of nourishing your body, even if you do not feel like it, whether that is through food, hydration, movement. Fuel your body, listen to what it needs. And if you are still enjoying this journey, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. It has been so exciting seeing you guys appear here and there. And again, to our sponsor, the Booby brand, for helping keeping me hydrated every day. I'll see you all next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye.